Okay, so you guys have asked, when is the grand final for our My Coach? This Saturday at 11 a.m. we will premiere our grand final against the Tigers, so stay tuned. Alright, so today we are going to allow AFL 23 to predict the 2023 AFL grand final. I'm going to give you guys my prediction who I think is going to win. We did this last week, and it predicted that Carlton and Collingwood would meet. But no, that did not happen. The Pies beat the Giants, and the Lions beat the Blues. So let's do it. It's grand final day. AFL 23 will predict who will win the AFL grand final. Now, I want you guys to drop a comment down below on who you think's going to win the grand final. And I'll give my prediction throughout the video, how I think the game's going to go, who I think will be the big standout players, and some of the keys to victory for both teams. Here come the Lions. We got the Brisbane Lions and the Collingwood Football Club. It's going to be huge, man. I mean, we were so close to having that all-Victorian grand final, but honestly, I think these are the two best teams in the league. They deserve to be here, and this is it. The grand final between the Lions and the Pies. Now, like I said, I'd love to know in the comment section down below who you guys think's going to win. Drop who you think's going to win and the Norm Smith medalist. Without further ado, it's time to get into the prediction. Man, I don't think there is any better week than grand final week. The Lions coming off a few prelim losses, as well as the Pies. The Pies lost back in 2018 to the West Coast Eagles. They're going to want to go out and get the job done. I mean, the Lions have the Brownlow medalist, Lachie Neale. And we know with everything that happened this week with the Brownlow medal, did Lachie Neale deserve it? That's also another question I'd love you guys to answer. For me, there were a few votes in there that I really questioned. I really had to question it. I honestly believe the Bont should have won the Brownlow, but let me know, and let's get into the prediction. Here we go. AFL 23, Lions Pies, grand final underway. And early on in this prediction, Collingwood had the ball in their forward 50 for quite some time. I'm not going to lie. They were wasting balls inside 50. You can see it out of bounds on the full here. But, I mean, their relentless pressure on this Lions team was paying off. Jamie Elliott in the middle of the ground. This is a good build-up from the Pies. Elliott got it. Went inside 50 and all alone. How is this even viable in a grand final? How are we finding this much space? And the first goal going the way of the Pies in the prediction. 1 straight 6 plays 0. Now, my keys for this game, I think it's the forward lines. If Charlie Cameron and Joe Danaher are on, they will win. Zach Bailey, Cam Rayner. It's going to be tough for Collingwood's defense. Now with Collingwood, as you see, Brisbane did kick their first through the Brownlow medalist, Lachie Neale. Brisbane's midfield, if they get on top of the Pies in this game, I think Brisbane will get the job done also. But Collingwood's fast, phonetic play is definitely going to bring something to this one. As in the prediction, Collingwood lead the Lions by a point. Hopefully, this is a close grand final. We all remember what happened last year in the grand final between the Cats and the Sydney Swans, man. We want a close grand final, and we're getting it in this prediction. But, man, like I said, Brisbane's midfield, if they get on top of Collingwood and they get some forward pressure on Collingwood, man, they may be tough to stop. I mean, Collingwood, McStay is out, as in this prediction, the Lions through McCluggage did get the lead. But here comes the big American Mason Cox. He has a chance to kick the goal on grand final day to give Collingwood back the lead, and he slots it. Mason Cox gives the Pies the lead. But yeah, like I said, man, you have Harrison Andrews down back for the Lions. I feel like this is a battle of the back lines and the midfielders. Who gets on top of the mid will really sway this game, as Dacos walked in and kicked an easy one, and the Lions trail, and it's all Collingwood. They're not stopping in this one. They go inside 50, and have a look at this. Will Hoskin-Elliott, out of nowhere, he snaps, he goals. The Pies have a 2-goal lead going into halftime. Can Brisbane fight back into it? Dunkley will probably go to DeGoey or Dacos. I think he will go to DeGoey. As you see here, actually leads the disposals in this prediction video. But I definitely feel like DeGoey is a player who could turn the game. But I think Brisbane may have the better midfield. Dunkley, Neale, I mean, just to name a few in there, I mean, they're a tough midfield. Is Lyons going to play? Will he be the sub? But in this prediction video, it is all Collingwood, man. They were all over the Brisbane Lions in this prediction. They were everywhere. I mean, Pendlebury, DeGoey, Dacos, you've got Crisp. I mean, it's gonna be battle of the midfields, battle of the backlines. I mean, I think their forward lines could almost cancel each other out as Pendles kicks it from the boundary line. I think Collingwood's forward line isn't a traditional forward line, but they generate so much score. Inside 50, Will Hoskin-Elliott runs him down. Have a look at this. Incorrect disposal, and Collingwood are dominating the grand final. But don't look away, because Brisbane do get a little bit of a comeback. After this goal comes down, the whole game changed. Joe Danaher. Now, Darcy Moore will go to Joe Danaher, I believe. That's going to be a big opportunity. If Cameron and Danaher are on, man, how are you going to stop them? And here come the Lions in the AFL 23 prediction. Can they get into it? Man, this is exciting. Ball goes in. Here go the Lions. Joey Danaher, little handball. They're lucky this one goes down. This is for another one. This is for another one, the Lions. Man, the Lions are making it interesting. 4 straight, play 7-1, and they're not done. Lachie Neale has 2 goals in this game. Man, if Lachie Neale gets off the leash, it may be tough for Collingwood to win. But, I mean, you've got Dacos as well. I feel like a lot of the players just cancel each other out as Brisbane are really fighting in this prediction. Here we go. Have a look at this from the Lions. 4-1 plays 7-1. It's a 3-goal game. They will not go away. String of handballs here. And they are right back in this prediction video. But, man, I don't think I've been more excited for an AFL Grand Final in quite a while. I feel like it's going to be an absolute belter. And Joe Danaher here, he kicks a goal. So if this prediction is for some signs to come, we are in for an absolute beauty. Because at 3/4 time of the prediction, the Lions trail the Pies by 1 goal. It all comes down to this in the Grand Final. Do Brisbane run over Collingwood, or do Collingwood hold on and win the premiership? Let's find out. So, man, comment down below who you guys think's gonna win. I mean, I'm really interested, and the Norm Smith. And I mean, if someone gets it right, maybe we got to give a prize, but it has to come before the game. We can't be putting these predictions out after the game. But man, oh my goodness, last quarter, and Brisbane are peppering. That one hit the post. But don't look away, because Brisbane are right in this game. 6-2 plays 7-1. Ball goes down. Opportunity. Have a look at them lining up here. The Lions are lining up for the lead. They have got it. Brisbane have the lead in the prediction. But Collingwood are not going to go down trying. Here we go. 14 minutes to go. 1-point game. Ball goes inside. And they spoil it over. We are all tied up. Harrison Andrews. 7-2 plays 7-2, but have a look at this from the Brisbane Lions. They struggle, and Myercheck gave the Pies the lead after a Lions error, and it snuck through. So, 9 minutes to go. Here we are. This is what happened against the West Coast Eagles when De Goey just went ballistic in that last quarter, and I thought they were home. Ball goes down. Opportunity for the Pies here. De Goey runs onto it. De Goey! He gives the Pies a 2-goal lead. 2-goal lead for the Pies after being challenged. It all comes down to this. Brisbane inside 50. They need a mark. They've got a mark. Dane Zorko needs to put this through. And he misses. That could have been the grand final. And as we roll this one down, you guys will see Collingwood. They are milking the ball here. Oh, that could have been 50. Push in the back. Push in the back. Time is dwindling. Collingwood inside 50. They have a chance here. Time on their side. If they get a mark, this game is over. And Crisp's got it. So in this prediction video, Collingwood are going to win the flag. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think, who you think's going to win the grand final. Get excited, because we've got on Saturday the end to our My Coach series. The Bombers and the Tigers in the grand final. That is going to be huge. I'm going to premiere that at 11 a.m. So get ready for that. That will be huge. Collingwood win the grand final in this prediction. What do you guys think? Like I said, man, I need to see your guys' predictions on who you think's going to win the grand final. And now we prepare for the AFL 23 My Coach grand final. Now, in this prediction, Jack Crisp went on to win the Norm Smith medal for the Collingwood Football Club. I think he had 18 disposals, 13 contested disposals, and Collingwood won the grand final. Man, I'd love to know what you guys think of this prediction. If you're excited for the grand final, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for the Essendon-Richmond grand final. I can't wait. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. See you guys on Saturday. Woo!